Hi guys, welcome back to Telling It Like It Is, a Clued Up podcast. We are filming from a undisclosed location. I think it's indisclosed or it's disclosed. Yeah, I'm not going to try and figure that out. It's my house, basically. We didn't have enough time to film the intro and outro where we filmed this time. We finally got to go out of the Clued Up office and film at the YMCA and interview our favourite person ever, Kev Scott. He used to work at Clued Up, so it was very exciting, and we got to speak to him about tons of things that he's been doing recently. So honestly, so excited for you guys to see it, and can't wait to hear your feedback, honestly. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the outro. Hi guys, welcome back to Telling It Like It Is, a Clued Up podcast. We are here today with Kev that used to be at Clued Up actually, and we can get a bit more into that soon, but why don't you just tell everyone about yourself?
Hi, I'm Kev Scott. I'm the youth work team leader here at YMCA Glenrothes. I've been in post for about, just coming up for 2 years now in August.
It's already been 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies, eh?
Aye, especially when you're my age.
21.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say, nice and young. Yeah. So, like, looking back, like, how did you get involved with, like, youth work and stuff, like?
Well, obviously you sent me this question, and I was like, well, how did I get involved in it? And I think it's like, most people who come into this field, it's just by chance or luck.
Yeah.
So I was maybe doing a business degree.
Okay.
At the old paper mill that used to be down there, Tillis Russell's.
Oh, really?
But at the same time, I was doing climbing qualifications, rock climbing qualifications.
It seems very you.
Well, and I had a friend, John. I'll mention him because I'm meeting him tomorrow. John Kennedy, who manages Dapple.
Oh, I bet John. Yeah,
John. And him and I were climbing buddies, and didn't have any group work experience because I needed some group work experience to get through the course. So he invited me down to Dapple where he was volunteering at the time, and I just loved it. So I applied for a job at Cooper YMCA.
Oh yeah.
In 19 and I was there for a while. Then still working at the paper mill. Then Laura, the boss at Clued Up, interviewed me for Walk and Talk, which was street work in Kirkcaldy.
All right.
And I suppose that's where the journey started. It came to a point where I got fed up working lots of shifts, night shifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I asked Laura if there was any chance of any employment, which there was. I ended up doing 24 hours a week. It's 2003 at Clued Up, and I went to university as a mature student. So that's and that's a shortened version of how I got into it. It was sort of through climbing, but enjoying it. So that's how I ended up at Clued Up.
Because you kind of like, you took that like you know, that experience and stuff into Clued Up as well, and then like kept going with it.
Oh, well, I learned a lot at Clued Up.
Yeah.
I learned a lot at Clued Up, believe me. Yeah.
That's quite a nice metaphor as well, though, if you think about it, because you started off with climbing, you sort of climbed that sort of ladder just to get to where you are now, which is quite nice.
Very good, I like that.
Yeah, that's
good.
So, at the YMCA, like, what is it that your job is?
Well, I applied for this job. Obviously, you guys know I was at Clued Up for a lot of years, and I left to move down to England and moved back up to Scotland, got a house built, etc.
Yeah.
So the job came up, and somebody said, "Have a look at that, see what you think." So I thought, "I'll go for it." So I interviewed for it, and there was basically no youth work in the building, and I'd never done sort of what they call generic youth work. It's always been quite specialised youth work.
Like specific.
Yeah, obviously Clued Up's quite specific in what they do. Whereas this sort of frees me up to do whatever. So obviously I got the job. I had a team of one, me. So I came up with a plan as to like year 1, year 2, year 3, and where I wanted to take this place. I did inherit Y Music, which was brilliant. So they're Wednesday nights, and that's free music instructions.
Oh really? Isn't there like a wee back room that they used to rehearse?
Yes, the back room is still there.
That takes me
and
back.
Tomorrow there will be bands in rehearsing. But through my networks that clued up, it was quite easy for me to start to set stuff up with the schools. Miss Massey, was at Glenrothes High School, for example, and went up, offered us some work. Well, who I must mention is Kim, who you met Kim. Kim came in and said, can I do my placement here? So she was a community education student at the time from Edinburgh University. So she came in, so her and I started to deliver pieces of work. So that was August 2024. Big plans. We get to January 2025 and the roof gets blown off the building and we end up with the roof in Starbucks, and we had to move out for just under a year.
Wow.
So we were in rented office accommodation up in the Saltire Centre. So that sort of changed things a bit, because we didn't have this, we didn't have the space, so things sort of got put on hold for a bit.
Yeah.
So the plan was always to get young people back in here, which we are doing now.
Yeah, that's good. Did that happen when that big storm was happening?
Yes.
Because I remember the big storm, like it kind of like blew trees over and all that stuff. Can't believe it would have taken off the roof though. Like, that's shocking.
It was the roof at the front part of the building, the foyer, which was a flat roof, and it was there. And it wasn't funny. We'd just bought new office furniture and assembled it the day before.
Oh no.
So the roof came off, the rain came in.
That's just a kick in the teeth, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I suppose that there's it was quite good, because there was a new boss, Gareth, who's the new CEO, so him and I started at the same time. So actually, through that negative experiences, it actually brought the team closer together.
Okay.
Because everybody was because I was new, Gareth was new, and people started, sometimes negative experiences that actually you could draw a lot of learning out of it.
And a lot of positives.
So what we took out of it was, like, Gareth used to be in this room, is he needed to be next to the team. So that was part of the design for the new building, or the new design of the building. So out of that negative experience came positive. If you look for the learning and everything, it's there. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
That's quite nice, actually,
Yeah.
when you think about it. I didn't mean to laugh, by the way.
No, feel free.
Looking back on it, you can laugh now, I suppose, but I bet it was quite a struggle at the time.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I think you just got to do the work. And that's what we do, and that's what we did.
Yeah, and then just kept going.
Absolutely, because if that didn't happen, would this have been here?
I don't know.
Would you have all these opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, I like to see that for things. Like, there's always, like, even if like something bad happens, sometimes not always, but sometimes something good comes out of it. What would you say your aspirations?
Aspirations.
Thank you. Are for the YMCA, like, what are you wanting to keep, like what you want to do?
I keep saying this since I've started. I want this building to be the centre of all things youth work in Glenrothes area and surrounding. Yeah. We're working towards that. We work quite closely with partners. We work quite closely with the CLD team. We have 2 other buildings. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. We've got the Arch opposite in Warnout, which houses 30 individuals who are homeless, male individuals. We've also got the farmhouse opposite Glenrothes High School, which houses 9 females, again homelessness. Wow. And the scatter flat, so it's just not this building. Yeah. And when I came in, I'd completely forgotten that they did the other part of that as well. So it's a bit about the youth work, but we want the whole of the building to be, central to everything in here, because I suppose it's a bit like clued up in terms of what you're working with, in terms of client group, in terms of poverty, exclusion and stuff like that. So we want to give people opportunity.
Yeah,
I quite like that. Yeah. Sort of like the glue, and like the hub, if you will.
Yeah.
And I suppose, and the latest thing we've got here now is youth cafe on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Yeah, because we want young people coming in and this being their space. It's all nice and white at the moment. I don't mind footprints on the wall and stuff like that. Because then it's getting used for what it should be getting used for.
Yeah.
It can't be pristine. It's got to show its battle scars in terms of holes in the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think the YMCA maybe has people look at it and say, you know what the YMCA stands for, actually? I'm going to ask you a question.
And that is a good question. We just called it the Y.
Yeah.
I've no idea.
And that's what we need to, but it starts with a Young Man's Christian Association.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's where it came from.
Wow.
So the YMCA is a worldwide thing, but we're all individual businesses as such.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got Cooper, obviously Kirkcaldy as well, you know, and so Fife has got 3 YMCAs, you know, but I want to get away from that, so I sat down and chatted with young people and stuff like that. I came up with the brand Youth Life, you know.
Which is where you... Okay.
So that's where Youth Life comes from, rather than YMCA, because I think I needed to get away from that. Still be part of it, but get away from it as well. So it's a brand in its own
In itself. And the young people help choose that and sort of...
The branding was sort of, we did that, I'll be quite honest. But in terms of what we were delivering, we did a consultation and they wanted their own space. They wanted the opportunity to have teas and coffees and stuff like that as well. And luckily at the same time, CLD were doing a participatory budgeting with the 3 high schools.
Okay.
And that's what sort of filtered through, was a safe space. And I'd be chatting to the CLD and said, look, we're thinking about a youth cafe. What's the chances of getting a proper coffee machine in? So we got it, and there's one in the Lomond Centre as well that they use. So that opens up going into year 3 of my plan when I did my interview.
Yeah.
Was getting young people serving the general public teas and coffees and scones or whatever, cake. Means I'll be eating a lot of cake probably.
There's no harm in that.
I can hear Laura's voice there. Because they get a lot out of that in terms of the social skills to interact and you guys know self-esteem and stuff like that.
Yeah, 1,000%. And a sense of community as well. But
absolutely. Because young people are a big community. I mean, there's young people get slated left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Whereas I know, give them an opportunity, get them involved, listen to what they're saying.
Because they do have a lot to say, and I think it's good that there's places like this that can kind of help them build that confidence to, So,
just to sort of finish this, but we access funding through YMCA Scotland for Kim, who's our environmental youth worker. So that's a 3-year post looking at all things green and eco. So we have a group of young people, 6 of them I think, who come together every Monday and do climate action stuff.
That's good.
So it's part of a big worldwide thing for the YM, so there's lots of training involved in that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's just kicking off, so that's Kim's main role. So there's 2 of us now. But more importantly, and you guys will associate with this, I now have 5 volunteers.
Amazing.
I have 3 young people and 2 adults who volunteer with us.
Oh, that's
good. So we're going through training and stuff like that. Because that's important as well, because these 3 young people, that could be the Kevs or Laura's of tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I like that.
Yeah. So that's where we are in terms of what we do, and the aspirations here is for young people to come through the door, feel safe, take part, or not, don't take part, but feel safe.
Yeah. I mean, the next question kind of goes on from what you've just been saying, but what would you say your favourite part of your job is?
Apart from the coffee.
Well, yeah, apart from the coffee.
I don't know, I think it's seeing young people grow, I think, or build that relationship with young people. We had quite a big disclosure just before the summer holiday there.
Right.
And I always say that happened because of the relationship with the young people, when you build up the trust and you build up that respect. Mm-hmm. And that's massive.
Yeah.
But I also love young people running about the hall there, playing pickleball or whatever, just having fun. And the biggest thing for me is working with these groups, these school groups, is the attendance every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they're coming, you're doing something right.
Well, no, yeah, definitely.
Normally it's a bacon roll on a Friday morning, but but they're still coming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's still the same thing as giving young people opportunities to grow. And I think that's huge. Yeah.
That is
definitely
1,000%.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, this question's a bit out there, but what is the craziest thing that you've done or been caught doing or accidentally done?
Yeah.
Well, I read this when you sent me. I read that. I was like, I had no clue, and I went straight into a meeting this morning. I think especially in terms of previously to here, obviously it clued up, there was many crazy things I saw in terms of a great learning experience about the effect of drugs and alcohol. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the funny parts of that were fun, sometimes the serious parts of that. But I thought that'd be unfair to go down that route. And due to staff confidentiality, I can't say anything else about some of the staff members.
I know, it's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah. But then I think the craziest thing I did was, I thought about this, it's probably one of my proudest things actually, is 2011, I did a massive piece of work with some of the older guys that used to come in and clued up. And it was like 7-8 weeks worth of work, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday with them. Ended up residential in the usual place. Great piece of work, evaluated brilliantly. But then it got slated by the press.
Oh, really?
And I got really angry about it. I won't tell you the headline, but I got really angry about it. And I went, you know what? I'm going to get young people to cycle from Land's End to Johnny Road, so 1,000 miles, one end of the country to the other. So I went Monday morning. Laura, I have a word. I had nothing, right? Just the idea. Just go for it. So I managed to get, I went back to my old work at Tullis Russell, I managed to get funding for bikes and clothing and stuff. And we did it. Spent a year training.
That's amazing.
There was ups and downs, but there was a bit of heartache through it. We lost one individual through the training and stuff. But ended up, one young person did it with us. And you should think about it, it was incredible.
Yeah.
We cycled 100 miles every day for 10 days basically.
That's amazing.
So when you look at it on paper, crazy, and it was driven by anger. But actually, I think if I saw the journalist today, I'd probably shake his hand.
Because you would never have done that.
No.
Yeah.
You know, so that's probably the craziest thing, I think. You know, and every time I drive down to England on the M6, or even where I'm living now, and I drive up the road, I'm like, cycled up here.
I could never do that. I can't even get off a bike now.
So I think that's the craziest thing I could safely discuss.
I know. I like it though. I like it. It's like the push. You just had to push yourselves and you did it.
Oh, it was incredible. Incredible.
And that's something you'll carry with you, especially like a young person. You know what I mean? That's an accomplishment for the rest of your life.
He went on to do really good things.
Really?
Yeah, he had a couple of wee dips as young people do.
Yeah.
But for where he came from and where he is now, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
That's amazing. That's really good.
Oh, that makes me so happy. That's lovely to hear. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So you've spoken a wee bit about like the barista sort of aspect of it with the coffee machine, which is pretty amazing. And like obviously some other things, but in terms of like what kids can do and like every sort of kind of opportunity you do offer here, is there anything else that we haven't really touched on?
I suppose why music is, it was free music tuition, but that's not viable. Because funding runs out. So what we do now is £1 a week, and the guys come in, and we've opened it up, not just music. We've opened up this space here, which is, you probably won't see, but there's 6 gaming PCs here. There's Xboxes around here. There's 3D printing. So we're opening that up on a Wednesday night, 6 to 8. I'll have a sales pitch now. 6 to 8 on Wednesday night during school term time. So they get free music tuition as well. So that's guitar, drums, bass, keyboards, and singing.
Amazing. That is really good. The YMCA band. You know, just like.
Well, they had a summer concert there just before they broke off.
Really?
And they'll do one at Christmas as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So there's some very talented individuals in amongst it, and they're getting the opportunity to express themselves.
Yeah.
We also have we just had a planning meeting before you guys came in today. Last year, when we were out the building, we ran an esports competition. We were part of an esports competition. So we had a team of 3 from our community high school who came second in a national event.
Wow.
We're going to be able to run that again from October onwards.
Oh, that's good.
We're looking at the pickleball side of things. We have you haven't seen it yet, Fife's only pickleball court, bespoke pickleball court, that opened up last week. We're looking at developing that, giving not just young people the opportunity, but adults in the community as well to come and do that, because it's not just about young people in this building.
No.
Planning school work. So the school work is probably aimed at either end of like first year's low non-attenders. There's some great outcomes from that last year. To the guys probably just going into fourth year at the moment who are going to struggle, and looking around about some employability stroke digital stuff with them. We also do work in schools, delivering or support Graham Donaldson from the Safer Communities team with the F24 single car racing. That's the electric power cars.
Oh yeah, that's
So
cool.
single seat racing, and the guys have been winning a few awards last year, so that'll kick off again next year.
That's pretty cool.
And supporting schools with the usual fairs and stuff like that. I do the boring bits in terms of going to attending meetings, the strategy bits and stuff like that. But the fact that we're doing that means we're part of this wider community that's giving young people the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a good time in Glenrothes to be working with young people, I think, because there's opportunities coming in. Even though money's tight, we're working together better.
Yeah, there's always a way. There's always a way. If you're struggling to get the money, there's always a way just to keep going and keep doing it. Just brings people together. Yeah. What inspired or motivated you to act to get into jobs like a job like this, helping young people and stuff?
That's a great question, eh? And I think, without getting too deep, I think it is going back to when I was 14, 15-year-old, and I moved across to Glenrothes from Dundee.
Oh, really?
And struggled with a new environment. But it was a youth worker and a teacher, right, who became the positive adults in my life. I've asked you guys, don't tell me, but there'll be positive adults in your life. I know there will be.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I suppose I think through training that I've done over the years, I think that's what I strive to be, is that positive adult in somebody's life, and give them, they've still got to do it. I'm not a fixer. I used to say this, I still say this to Kim actually, we don't fix, we just walk alongside.
Yeah, no.
Giving young people opportunity.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I think that's probably why. I love the underdogs. I love people who are written off, and I've got a few examples of that, young people who are written off at school, who are now, two in particular, training to be educational psychologists.
That's
nice.
incredible.
That is incredible.
And that's down to them.
Yeah.
But they used to come up and see me every week.
Wow.
But they're doing the work, not me. I'll just take the glory, not work.
What challenges do you think you've faced?
It's the F word, funding. It's funding.
Right, I was wondering what you were going to say. I was like, whichever.
We're going to have to clap.
Beep. No, it's funding. It's money's tight, and trying to get funding for workers is difficult. I came out of a strategy meeting this morning, and I said last year, we are so successful, I need money, please. I do.
And it's proven it as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's all
Do you know what I could do with about another 2 staff?
Yeah.
Because there's lots more I want to start offering,
Yeah.
because we young people are now coming in and they're working alongside us, and there's lots I'd love to do, but
You just need more money for it.
because volunteers are brilliant.
Yeah.
But it's obviously you work around their availability and stuff like that. Whereas having workers will be
consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, just over your entire sort of youth work sort of role, what would you say is a moment that you are very proud of, or particularly proud of, even just for yourself? Because we've spoken a lot about young people, and I think it's amazing that you're so proud of them.
I think there's bits and pieces of work that always stand out. But I think this is going to sound weird. It was the day I left Clued Up.
Okay.
And Laura and I had a wee chat in the office before I left, and it was just when I started in 2003, there was Jane, myself, Laura and Janet.
Yeah.
Yeah, very small, wasn't it?
it was 4, and I think at its biggest it was up to about 27, 28. And I says, that's what I'm proud of. Yeah, it's taking that small project and, you know, working together in that team and developing it into what it is.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
So, in terms of your role, is
Mhm.
there anything next?
I suppose keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I'm knocking on a bit. I'm getting older. I think my contract finishes in September next year. I'm hoping he's looking for money for another 3 years for me.
Fingers crossed.
Then I'll call it a day after that, I think.
Yeah.
I'll pass on all my knowledge to Kim and she could take over.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sorry, I was just reading it. Yeah, what, like, a lot of people don't really know much about, you know, like, what everyone does in this kind of line of work, or, like, they don't really know much about addiction. Like, what do you wish that people knew more about it? Like,
I suppose it's getting away from what we're dealing with here. I mean, I suppose that's more looking at, I suppose addiction could be anything.
yeah, like,
Do you know what, addiction could be anything, but I suppose it's helping a wee bit more understanding, a wee bit more empathy, a wee bit more standing in the shoes of those who are addicted.
yeah,
You know, it's about, I suppose, the big buzzword, trauma informed.
yeah,
Yeah, it's about people acting or use substances to self-medicate.
Yeah, or escape.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 1000%.
Let's cut them a bit slack
Yeah.
and let's listen.
like before you speak kind of thing. Like, yeah,
It's easy to judge.
yeah.
It is easy to judge.
If you could pick, like, it doesn't have to be to do with the job, but like, if you could pick one thing you would love to learn about, what would that be?
Well, look, I'd like to learn about
Yeah, like, or do.
how
like,
to get a white milk leaf on top of a coffee, because I can't do it yet. I think I ended up with a turtle this morning.
A turtle still picking on this very
I like that.
I don't know, I think every day's a learning day. And I suppose, you know,
Sure.
all of us that work in this field of young folk, we get the opportunity to hear some incredible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There'll be some interesting ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's brilliant. And
Yeah.
we're so lucky to do the job we do.
Definitely.
1000%. So you love your outdoors, you love your sports
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So where would you say is the best place you've been, either working with youth work or?
I'm lucky where I live now. I've got mountains all around me.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I think there's a couple of places that I love going to. Glencoe, but it's too busy just now.
Yeah.
Glendall, which you've been to, Rach.
Oh, was that the one that we had the
Yes.
residential?
Yeah,
I've not been back
I
there.
I first went there when I was 8 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I can believe that. So that's it's not a big mountains or stuff, but it's a nice, peaceful place for me. That's miles away from me now, so
Yeah.
I don't know. My days of going up mountains I'm getting too old. My knees are knackered after all my sports and stuff like that. I love photographing them now. That's my thing.
That's quite nice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was in this quarry, getting eaten alive by midges and clegs and stuff.
It's part of the process.
But it was, yeah, but I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Yeah.
Totally. We live in the right country for stuff like that. Like, we live in the right country to go on like woodland walks and like
But
all that kind of
well,
thing.
nature's a big part of us. You know, it's relaxing and stuff. And I suppose it's one of my biggest bits of learning when I first came into this, sort of back to outdoors again. The amount of young people that I used to work with who'd never been up Falkland Hill, which is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I've never been up there, but that's because I don't really.
Well,
I'm not.
countless times, and I didn't know there was a way up through Pitcairn.
Yes.
You can walk there from Glenoffice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
And that blew my mind. I was like, oh, I think I should drive there or get the bus.
No. So yeah, no, outdoors is I think is a great place to be.
and it's for free. So
Absolutely.
You don't have to pay for, well, some of them, it depends where you go.
yeah,
You don't have to pay for them, so it's always good to have that.
1000%. So in terms of filling your shoes, what would you say to someone aspiring to do something that you've done, or
To do this job,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's there. I think I always used to say you could either do it or you can't.
Mhm.
And you know, the test that I used to when I was at Clued Up was street work.
Mhm.
If you took students out, you could tell right away if they could do it or not. Yeah. I think it's something that's there or it's not there. Yeah, you could be the most intelligent person on earth, but struggle to build a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
So there is about listening skills, active listening. That's training, active listening skills and empathy and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can learn.
Yeah, you need to be there. I mean, be there for somebody, not physically, but say emotionally as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a case of coming up and playing Sudoku with kids and stuff like that.
Or
Right?
Jenga.
Or, that's not part of it, it's still part of it, but it's not. Especially when you're doing, working with pretty socially excluded kids.
Yeah, it's trying to get them to feel comfortable in your presence, while you're there, just bring them the calm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the biggest learning for me is it's okay to fail.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not okay to get up and try.
Wait, yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Wait, yeah.
It's okay to fall down. It's getting up, it's the important bit.
Oh, right, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Just the way you said it before, I wasn't sure.
It's okay to fail.
Yeah, of course.
But take the learning out of it and move on.
Yeah. Instead of just getting up and doing the same thing again. Yeah.
I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No such thing as I can't do.
No.
Yeah. 1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's been nice talking to you and everything. Is there anything you'd like to ask us, or anything you would like to maybe tell the tiny audience we have so far?
So what's your guys' aspirations? Because obviously I've known you guys for a wee while.
Good question.
About the podcast, or about ourselves, or about Clued Up, or anything?
It's up to you guys.
I see this podcast as a big thing for me. I think it's being in editing, doing the editing, being on camera, kind of speaking and all that. It's nerve-wracking, but it's something that I really enjoy, and I think I want it to be bigger, and I can I've got so many plans to build it up and get everyone knowing more about it and stuff like that. This is probably the one thing that I'll be focusing on. I love it.
It's brilliant. What?
That's exciting, actually. I like that you've got big ideas about the podcast. It makes me feel good about it. I don't know. I've always been quite interested in the sign language aspect and inclusion, especially in the third sector. So I think I'm going to keep pushing for that. But in the meantime, I really want to sort of keep dipping my toes in all these different sort of where do I belong in youth work and stuff like that. So I think eventually I'll find that place. But until then, I'm just winging it and enjoying the ride.
I made a career out of winging it.
Winging it.
Absolutely.
Still working on it.
Yeah, keep moving forward, keep doing it. But no, is there anything you want to tell them about? Anything more that you want to tell them about the way?
But no, I think we've covered most of it. If anybody, young people, want to come along in the youth cafe, 6 o'clock on a Wednesday night during term time.
Yeah. Well, we'll add some of your stuff at the end and things so they can see it. But no, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it, and it's been nice getting to know about what you're doing now and everything like that.
Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
So guys, that was the interview with Kev Scott. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I did. Honestly, it was so fun. I think getting to hear about where he is now as well is really great, and just kind of seeing how he is that was the first time I've seen him in years. So just hearing a lot of the stuff that's been going on. Still can't believe that happened to the roof of the YMCA, by the way. It came off. It just went off. Crazy. Yeah, so honestly, if you guys got feedback, like usual, or anything like that, love to hear it. Alana is going to just tell you guys about everything going on at the YMCA at the moment and Clued Up as well. And then we'll get into our affirmations and quotes.
Hello everyone, it's Alana. Please forgive me. I'm also filming from a undisclosed location. I think that's how you say it, Rachel. I don't know. This is my bedroom. Please ignore the mess of it. Anyway, it's been lovely this week talking to Kev Scott from the Y. It blows my mind personally from when I was a young person and I used to go to the YMCA, and actually my first ever volunteer gig was at the YMCA. So it's crazy seeing where it was when I was a young person to where it is now, and I just think, I'm blown away. I think they've done an absolute fantastic job, and I can't talk enough gratitude about the amazing things that they do at the Y. So if you ever need to check it out, I would check out their website or on Facebook. It's so easy to find them on Facebook. It's just Glen Office YMCA. They've got a whole bunch of information on their Facebook, which I've kindly stolen and written down here that I'm going to tell you all about. So, what's on at the Y? So I can see that you can book the Fifes Only Pickleball Court, and you can also take advantage of their digital academy. But of course, these things are all available to the young people that use the Y. If you are a young person that loves the sound of the Y, go in and have a look, say hi. Everyone's welcome and friendly, and it's amazing. They've got a golf event, a charity golf event on the 4th of October. All the information is on their Facebook page. They've also got, coming up soon, the Glenrothes Young Minds for Climate Action with Youth Space, which I personally think sounds amazing. So if you're a young person that really likes the sound of doing something for your community or to better the environment, definitely check this out. I think this is a brilliant sort of step forward, especially for young people. And they've also got the Y Music Project, which used to be there when I was a kid, so it's amazing that they're still going so strong, and it's just amazing to see how everyone's developed and things like that. Now on to what's on at Clued Up. So every week we have the Method Cafe on a Tuesday. It's 1 till 3 p.m. at the Method Community Centre. Every Wednesday we've got the online kit support group from 4:30 till 5:30 in the evening. Fridays are probably our busiest days. We've got the Clued Up Cafe from 12 till 3 p.m. at the Bunker in Kirkcaldy. That's our Bunker, which is 441 High Street, Kirkcaldy. And then you've got Out and Abouts, so if you see the big black van with a smiley face on it, come say hi. Every week we post where we're going to be sort of in Fife, because we changed the area quite a lot. So check out our Facebook page, or I don't know if it'll be on our website, just to see where we'll be if you want to come say hello. We are always happy to say hi to people. And then Clued Up After Dark, which is our cafe in Cooper from 6 till 8 p.m. at 1 Castle Hill in Cooper. And last but not least from me, I have a positive affirmation for everyone, and today is I will show myself kindness because I deserve kindness. And I haven't been showing myself a lot of kindness recently, so I think this is an important one for me, and if you're listening, I hope that it resonates with you too. Have a lovely month, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Hey guys, so I've got a wee quote for you. Live every day to the fullest. It's summer. And I think you should enjoy it. Lexi, my dog, enjoys it, so you should enjoy it too. Be safe, enjoy your summer, and we'll see you next one.